Hello friends and family, and welcome to my channel. End of March and time for greenhouse update March. March month has been really nice, sunny, quite warm, and the temperature in the greenhouse reaches more than 20 degrees almost every day. So repotting season is over. I'm watering more and more on my trees, and that makes a challenge since I have a lot of trays of plants under the bonsai. So I've been cleared out the greenhouse now, taken down the shade tarp. It doesn't have any use anymore. And getting into the next season in the greenhouse, the spring season. Very, very busy, but I'm gonna show you what's going on right now. And here's the reason why I have taken all the trees out. First, we had this tarp to shade the trees, to prolong the spring and getting me a little bit longer repotting season. But also under the bench there were a lot of trays with plants that don't really like that I water the bonsai, and they got extra water on them. So everything has been cleared out. I got my shipment of new bonsai pots too late, so that's for repotting season 2023. So what happened to all the trays I have stored under the bench in the winter? Well, my working table is no longer a working table. I need a little bit more control of this plant now, so any work I do is moved outside now. But the weather is excellent, so that's great. I just have repotted my first seed sown Sarracenias. They are 2 years old now, so really slow process. Yeah, that's new Sarracenias and some other hardy carnivores. Hardy carnivores, that's the Sarracenia from Swedish population, haven't sprouted yet. Lettuce for planting in the greenhouse as soon as everything has moved out in a month or so. I'm growing some strawberry cuttings to rejuvenate my plants outside. So once they are established and frost is over, I will change my strawberry plants outside. Here we have a few pots of Bletillas, the hardy orchid. Actually, this is the first little sprout, the first little hardy orchid sprout for the year. I'm growing them here until late spring, and I'm gonna move this to my summer house. Some pansies also for my summer house, and some creeping Crassula to fill up in my stone patio by the pond. And actually we have a few first sprouts on the Crassula, which is wonderful. So in the overwintering room a lot of things is happening now. Instead of overwintering bulbs, I have planted them in the containers they are going to have through the season. My herbs is out and time to repot very, very soon. Yeah. And this one is exciting. That's Pleon orchid. Very beautiful blooms, and they are about to bloom any day now. Gonna show you that in Greenhouse Update April. When talking about flowers, my Crassula orbicularis is flowering like crazy and make a wonderful, wonderful smell in the greenhouse. That's the small orbicularis in a plate. Really, really wonderful. And they got this red tinted leaves after the winter and coming into bloom. Wonderful. In here we also have ivy cuttings for the summer house. They haven't really taken yet, but I'm sure they will. Yeah, cacti succulent, most of them is doing nice. The Crassula ovatas I have started to water a little bit, and they are bouncing back after the winter. The rest of the cacti and succulent I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I start to water. The wind orchids actually starting to grow now. There's small signs of growth, which is really amazing, and I'm looking for flowers every day. Really hope they flower this year. Most of the cacti looks good. I am waiting for a small flower there, which would be really wonderful. Yeah, lot of cuttings that probably strike in a month or so. Mammillaria that has been flowering in this winter now have small seed pods. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna grow them from seed. I have a big pot anyway. So yeah, the Shohin trees that got dried out in December, yeah, I'm gonna bring them out so you can see a little bit closer what's happening to them. So this is the tree that got least damage. As you can see, it just died back in the tips of the tree. And really that should be cut anyway. So yeah. This one looked really sad in December, but really it's bouncing back, so that's really nice. This is a Chinese elm that didn't get that dried out as the other ones, but obviously it needs some trimming back. So yeah, Chinese elm number 1, doing good. Need to do some serious trimming in summer. So Chinese elm number 2 was really dried out and lost all its leaves, but as you can see it's sprouting back like crazy. I'm just gonna trim the dead parts for now and let it recover, and in summer there will be some more trimming. So yeah, it looks a little bit better. I will bring it back a lot more later on. So never give up on a tree that looks sad in the winter, because they might spring back in spring and summer. Talking about giving up, this is a goner. That's sad. I lost one for sure, but the good thing is the garden center gave me a new one. The pot is cracked and they were about to throw it away, so I got it for free. So one lost, one come back. And the last one, which looked very, very sad, you can see a few leaves coming back here, and also up on the stem here is a few shoots. So even if it looks very sad, this one will survive and recover, so that's really excellent. So everything looks good in the overwintering room. I'm really excited for the cacti and succulent to continue blooming for the season. Gonna bring all my trees in now and get back to you. So all the trees is back in the greenhouse. Here you can see the large tree I bent this winter. It's sprouting out very nicely. Citrus and olive is in the non-heated part now. The risk of severe frost is over. Yeah, lots of deciduous trees coming into buds and leaf now. Very wonderful. Actually, here we have buds for crabapple blossoms. So exciting. Yeah, rhododendron, hornbeam coming into buds nicely. I got a question from one of my subscribers about the hornbeam forest. Some of the trees are leafing out, and all of them have buds at the moment, so looks promising. The dawn redwood forest is cleaned up and sprouting out really nicely. Wonderful. This is the crabapple tree I potted up this winter. Looks like coming back really good. The birch forest from seed looks really nice. Yeah, that's about it. Just waiting for the last frost and everything here will be moved outside. So that's about it for a March update. Spring is here, a really wonderful time and a very busy time as well. So now I need to run to prepare the filter in the koi pond. And that will be released on Saturday, 2000 Central European times. Please join me for the koi and pond update. So I have just finished editing all my material from the greenhouse update, and I looked out the window and yeah, we have snow coming. End of March and the weather have turned, and yeah. So let's talk about spring in April instead. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, stay safe, bye.